But then I kind of started taking my security more seriously. And just started parking in the back.
They're all out there, everywhere.
Well, we deal with them in court. I mean, the,
Third week of April.
it's a generalization, but I can tell you it's just the case.
Well, I kind of like that.
Carry something
They used to,
anymore. Nobody's,
once in a while, put the sales tax.
especially here.
You know, the breakdown of the different
You're
areas.
easy to find.
They put the city and the county.
I'm sure
Yeah, I meant like the one where it's all the
Categories.
categories.
Right. But even at that, we're not seeing month-to-month comparisons of how you see. And, you know, no reserve. Is that right? Thank you, sir. I know it's California.
Hey, John, I didn't see you.
There's no complaints. That is not true, because I sued them. I'm just saying we're trying to be.
Sure, you turn your mics back.
That's it, see, that's it, right there, seriously.
Got your mics on, gentlemen?
Not yet. Well, I'm shutting mine off.
I'm not, you don't want them to do one of these bloopers, you know, which I'm prone to do.
City councilor calling
Which
on
I'm,
hot mic.
exactly.
Let's get this thing over with. This lady is speaking. She's still got caught up on
Hey, Steve,
Why?
is Doug Tapp, you talked to Doug Tapp?
The world is coming back around.
Yeah, he's not coming tonight.
Oh, he's
I
not.
don't think so.
Yes, right on time.
He permitted per permission of the father. Is that
Oh,
right? The Catholic, like the father, like, the father, what's his name? I don't know who we're gonna go through that as with me.
Press record.
No,
That's why I have the mics on.
it's too early.
All right.
I got man.
You can look on mine.
I lied because I left mine at home.
It's not a lot of noise. Static?
The only thing that was extensive info was the asphalt. Feedback? Slurry. But I didn't remember that, so.
Never done that before. When in doubt, reboot, turn it off there and leave it. Never had that.
Technical problem.
I don't know. It's never done that.
So we can memorize everything that's said, then read it back later if that doesn't work.
Strange. It's time. Good evening. I call to order the regular city council meeting for the city of Bella Vista. If you would kindly rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do
Do the roll call of council. Councilmember Wozniak. Here. Flynn.
Here.
Fowler.
Here.
Burke.
Present.
Snow.
Here.
Wilms.
Here.
All present.
Thank you. The next is citizen input. Just to advise anybody who wishes to speak that there is a 3-minute time limit per person, which is monitored by Mr. Jertson, the city clerk. We have one speaker this evening, Barbara Cattell, and my apologies if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly.
My name is Barbara Cattell. I live at 2 Jade Lane. Thanks to those on the Planning Commission and the City Council who acknowledged my email regarding the Commonwealth Houston rezone. Thanks to the city for cleaning out the culvert on Jade Lane this morning, which has been overflowing for years. I also want you to know what valuable employees you have in Derek and Megan. In answering my numerous questions, they were very patient and educational. I still have the same concern regarding this parcel, safety. I believe any commercial business which needs a driveway cutting across the greenway would cause a safety issue. Look at map number 1. It shows all the crossings in this area, which the Bartlett maps did not. The little guy pictured on the back of the map is one of the youngest citizens I've seen using the greenway. If this corner is ever rezoned for commercial, I fear for his safety. I learned much from the citizens and visitors who were using the greenway on April 1st, the afternoon I was there. Most of them thought this was an April Fool's joke, that we would have retail on this corner. Not one person wanted a commercial business here. They love the area because it is not commercial. They moved here because they fell in love with the park-like atmosphere of the Metfield area, the trees and the natural setting, and they felt it was safe for their children. 3 of my neighbors have sold and moved away since early December when we learned what might be happening on this corner. They didn't move to Bella Vista to have commercial in their front yards. They moved to this location for the quietness, natural beauty, and the family-friendly feeling we have in Metfield. In the city's strategic plan, the community survey, and the 2040 comp plan, there is a common theme: quality of life and natural surroundings. Page 5 of the land use plan states several goals for residential, one being protection of residential areas from incompatible adjacent land use. Commerce on this corner would be incompatible. The city's website describes Bella Vista. Our city is nestled among an abundance of towering trees and rolling hills. We boast nearly 100 miles of biking, walking trails that can be enjoyed year-round, plus an array of other outdoor activities that fuel our residents' active lifestyles and promote a high quality of life. Look at map number 2. This was a Bartlett map. My home is number 22. Had this corner become commercial, nightly I would have seen out my front door approximately 90,000 lumens of LED lighting, in addition to the light pollution from the Metfield Clubhouse parking lot out my back door. Photos on the back of this map. This would have been no quality of life for me, and my 33 years as a resident here would have ended. I would have moved away from Bella Vista. Please consider other areas on the east side of Bella Vista for commercial businesses to satisfy your Type 1 neighborhood center in the 2040 comp plan, but don't upset serene residential neighborhoods in the process. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara, and also thank you for your kind words for staff. I appreciate it. Okay, that ends the citizen input. We move into council reply. Anybody wish to reply?
I guess I would like to thank Ms. Cattell for her, I think, an email that you sent out. Didn't you send out an email that had some content to it?
Yes.
That talked about the 2040 plan. Was that you?
I did.
Okay. I wanted to thank you for that. It was very informative. I think for the general residents in the neighborhood, certainly a confirmation to the council members about the 2040 plan and what its recommendations are. So, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Fine, we'll move on. The next item is the approval of minutes from our March 28th, 2022 regular meeting. Are there any errors or omissions? Seeing none, I'd entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Wilms and Mr. Flynn?
No.
Oh, sorry, Mr.
Wozniak.
Oh, Chief.
Wozniak.
Chief Wozniak.
Chief and Mr. Flynn.
Okay, roll call vote. Councilmember Burke.
Yes.
Snow.
Yes.
Wozniak,
Yes.
Fowler,
Yes.
Flynn,
Yes.
Wilms,
Yes.
carried, 6-0.
Thank you. Moving on to the January financial report, which our financial director published at the end of last week. For those of you at home, if you'd like a copy, we can certainly send one to you, either soft copy on email or we can mail it to you. In a nutshell, our total sales tax revenue is $239,000 above the budget, and our total operating revenues are $49,000 above the budget. On the expenses side, we're $346,000 under plan at the moment, and we have cash on hand of $11 million. So we're doing extremely well as always, and the auditors should be in sometime this week or the beginning of next, so that they can begin their annual review of our financials. I'd entertain a motion to suspend the rules and read all proposed ordinances and resolution on the agenda by title only.
So moved.
Second.
That's Mr. Fowler and Mr. Wilms.
All right. Roll call vote again. Councilmember Snow,
Yes.
Flynn,
Yes.
Fowler,
Yes.
Wilms,
Yes.
Wozniak,
Yes.
Burke,
Yes.
carried, 6-0.
Thank you. We move into one piece of old business, which is a resolution from the previous month authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into a contract with Superior Automotive Group of Siloam Springs pursuant to a state procurement contract for the purchase of 4 2022 Dodge Charger police cruisers in an amount not to exceed $228,088 for the police department. At the 11th hour, Chief Graves had been told by Superior that they were not able to obtain 2022 vehicles. They could only get vehicles brand new, but 2021. As a result, there had to be some more investigation, so we tabled this. This evening, we're going to see on the next piece of business an ordinance that's actually going to address this, to ask council's permission to purchase 2021 vehicles. So the way for us to remove this resolution from the agenda is for us to table it indefinitely, and it just sits out there and it won't be addressed again. So if there's no...
Move to table indefinitely.
Second.
Okay, Mr. Fowler and Mr. Flynn?
Okay. Roll call vote again. Excuse me. Councilmember Burke,
Yes.
Fowler,
Yes.
Wilms,
Yes.
Wozniak,
Yes.
Flynn,
Yes.
Snow,
Yes.
carried, 6-0.
Thank you. Moving into new business, we'll start with an ordinance waiving the requirements of formal competitive bidding and authorizing a contract with Superior Automotive Group in the total amount of $87,027 for the purchase of 3 2021 new stock Dodge Charger police vehicles for use by the police department. This money is in the budget, and staff is requesting third and final.
Move to suspend the rules and move to third and final.
Thank you.
Second.
Second by Mr. Wilms.
All right. Roll call vote on that issue. Councilmember Snow,
Yes.
Burke,
Yes.
Wilms,
Yes.
Fowler,
Yes.
Flynn,
Yes.
Wozniak,
Yes.
carried, 6-0.
Thank you. I'll read it for third and final, waiving the requirements of formal competitive bidding and authorizing a contract with Superior Automotive Group in the total amount of $87,027 for the purchase of 3 2021 new stock Dodge Charger police vehicles for use by the police department. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, I'd entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Mr. Flynn and someone on this side? Mr. Wilms.
All right. Roll call vote again. Councilmember Wilms,
Yes.
Burke,
Yes.
Snow,
Yes.
Wozniak,
Yes.
Fowler,
Yes.
Flynn,
Yes.
carried, 6-0.
Thank you. The second ordinance of the evening is waiving the requirements of formal competitive bidding and authorizing the purchase of corrugated metal drainage culverts based on price and availability by informal price quotes through the calendar year 2022. That there is money in the budget for these culverts. As we heard from Superintendent Button at the work session, he needs the flexibility to be able to purchase these, especially these days when steel seems to be so expensive. Is there any discussion?
Move to suspend the rules, move to third and final.
Thank you, Mr. Fowler and Mr. Wilms.
Okay. Roll call again. Councilmember Wozniak,
Yes?
Burke,
Yes.
Fowler,
Yes.
Snow,
Yes.
Flynn,
Yes.
Wilms,
Yes.
carried 6-0.
Thank you. I'll now read it for the third and final. Waiving the requirements of formal competitive bidding and authorizing the purchase of corrugated metal drainage culverts based on price and availability by informal price quotes through calendar year 2022. Is there any further discussion? I'd entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, that was moved by Chief and seconded by Mr. Flynn.
Okay. Roll call again. Councilmember Fowler,
Yes.
Burke,
Yes.
Snow,
Yes.
Wozniak,
Yes.
Flynn,
Yes.
Wilms,
Yes.
carried 6-0.
Thank you. We'll move into our first resolution of the evening, approving the mayor's appointments of Cheryl Hall, Mike Abb, and Chuck Woods to position on the Tree Advisory Board for 3-year terms ending May the 1st, 2025. Is there any discussion? John?
Well, I just wanted to mention, you know, people say, well, what do we need a tree board for? I noticed recently when we were giving out trees that came from the Walton Foundation, we gave out 200 trees, starting at 8, they were all gone by 8:30 a.m. or 8:35, but there was a number of people from the tree board there helping to load them up and whatnot. And I can't resist noting that Chuck Woods has an excellent name for someone on the tree board.
Oh, very true. Anyone else?
Question, how many members are on this board?
There are 7, I believe, in total.
I don't remember. I think it's maybe 5, it could be 7.
I think it's 7.
I think it is 7 because I think we're doing 3, 2, and 2 cycles, so it'll be 7.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Move
Okay.
to approve.
Mr. Wilms approving.
Second.
Mr. Flynn?
Okay. Roll call again. Councilmember Burke,
Yes.
Snow,
Yes.
Flynn,
Yes.
Wozniak,
Yes?
Fowler,
Yes.
Wilms,
Yes.
carried 6-0.
Thank you. The second resolution, authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into a contract in an amount not to exceed $147,976.68 with Stryker Medical pursuant to a NASBO cooperative purchasing agreement for the purchase of 4 Cardiac Life Pack 15 V4 monitors for use by the fire department. This money is in the budget, and as Chief Sims has mentioned, this product normally has about a 10-year life, and you're now replacing some that have hit the 10-year with this newer product. And these products, the new ones, will actually be in the ambulance, and it gives the EMTs a better chance to respond, correct? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I've got a buzzing thing here.
Yeah, they're replacing the old monitors, so they're going in the ambulances. Yes.
Great.
And they're a newer version. Newer version.
Great. Are there any questions for Chief? I entertain a motion to approve. Yes, sir.
Did I understand, Chief, that you said the old ones you were going to load onto your other, some of your other fire equipment for emergency use or backup use? Did I understand that or not? When you presented at the work session?
Yes.
Go.
Do we have a motion with the sorry?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, Mr. Wilms.
Second.
Chief
Wilms and Wozniak?
Wozniak.
Okay. Roll call vote. Councilmember Wozniak.
Yes.
Snow.
Yes.
Burke.
Yes.
Fowler.
Yes.
Flynn.
Yes.
Wilms.
Yes.
Carried 6-0.
Thank you. The final resolution of the evening is awarding bid and authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into a contract with APAC Central Paving in amount not to exceed $2,361,898.60 for asphalt street resurfacing, hot mix overlay, and further authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into a contract with Vance Brothers, Inc. in an amount not to exceed $1,080,446.64 for slurry street resurfacing. This money is a combination of money that is in the 2020 budget plus $1.3 million from the ARP money that we approved earlier as being set aside. I do draw your attention to the superintendent's results from opening the bids. A bit of a shocker. We saw the slurry go up by 34%, and Mike had thought it would be about the same for asphalt. Asphalt actually went up 71% year over year, thanks to the oil situation that we're facing. However, I think we all agree we can't stop doing streets just for a year. We have to keep on top of them to stop further deterioration.
Did we get a copy of those?
Yeah, it's in the packet.
Yeah,
It's in your packet.
Okay.
If you don't, I can give you mine. Yes, sir.
What did that do to the proposed number of miles that we were?
We had to cut back mileage on Trafalgar and Hampstead, unfortunately. I apologize for this noise.
And I think we knew there was some risk because we weren't sure about how predictable the rate was for the asphalt paving.
You're exactly right.
So,
Exactly right. Anyone else? I'd entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Fowler and Mr. Flynn?
Okay. Roll call vote again. Councilmember Wilms.
yes.
Snow.
Yes.
Burke.
Yes.
Fowler.
Yes.
Flynn.
Yes.
Wozniak.
Yes.
Carried 6-0.
Meetings and announcements. The next city council work session will be Monday, May 16th at 5:30 here in the courthouse. The next regular meeting of city council will be Monday, May 23rd at 6:30, again here in the courtroom. The planning commission work session will be April the 28th at 4:30 here in the court. The planning commission regular meeting will be May the 9th at 4:30, also here at the court. And the board of construction appeals, if needed, will be May the 10th of 2022. That ends the agenda and the meeting. Thank you very much for attending, and we are adjourned.
Just about the shortest meeting.
No, it's not.